Hello traders, welcome to episode 327 of Tea with Me Trade. Could be doing anything, but you're here, and for that I'm quite grateful, of course. It's Monday and it's blah. The Patriots are Super Bowl champions still. 80s week is now over officially. We might be back on the 8th for that. I don't know. It's just so close now. Just launching the whole theme, but because we'll be doing, 80s on the 8th of every month. Okay, whatever. But anyway, I don't know, man. Bitcoin volatility. What's that, right? I remember those days when we had $1,000 days. A decent amount of time, all right? And now we're just floating along. We've just been kind of selling off more and more and more, but we hit an entry on our harmonic pattern, but we have not seen that again. 33.42, it's 33.37 here, whatever. You get a couple dollars discrepancy every time if you replot it or something. So either way, we hit it and we're waiting. There might be a potential bear pull, bear flag going on maybe on the 60-minute chart. Look, go to the 60-minute, get rid of everything. Here you go, man. Maybe we're getting this, okay? Maybe, just maybe. But I don't know, man. Look, we broke out of a downsloping channel, right? Or we were trying to anyway. We're holding on. We're barely holding on to this support that's upsloping. We kind of fell out of it briefly a couple times, but, maintain prices above it. Here, the thing is, where are we, man? On the 60-minute, we can't break above the 50, the 20, or the 200. They're all closed in right next to each other, all three of those moving averages. So, man, if we could get a nice spike in volume, break to the upside, break above all three at the same time, we could probably get an easy crossover, bullish crossover of them. But I don't know, man. Jeremy S. So I know we talked about this in the stream yesterday about the bear pull, bear flag that would bring us down to that 32 area, the 1618, which is definitely your most conservative entry on a Gartley pattern. Okay, and maybe we get it. Bear pull, bear flag, measure moves down here. All right, so it would make sense, right, to get that. I mean, it really would, but you're getting nice bullish convergence on the MACD, and you're getting some higher low with lower levels of relative strength. That's hidden divergence right there, right? You're diverging. Your price action, your lows are higher, and your lows are higher, and your relative strength is lower, right? Diverging. So hidden divergence right there on 60-minute for Bitcoin, which is good, but again, it's a 60-minute chart, whatever, man, right? Not really that big a deal. So that's just the way to look at it in the shorter term, shorter time scales. And then of course, going back out to the 4-hour, you've got much bigger things in play potentially. All right, could hit the 886, seen it before, it's happened. Hit the 1618 before on these patterns before breaking the upside, having nice explosions up, but we're expecting the price action reversal for real down at the 1414 33.42, our entry for the patrons and stuff. So that's it, man. Still just holding on, waiting. Very little negative momentum right now. It's already drying back up. So we'll see, man. If you can break to the upside, you're going to get above the 50 MA, the 20 MA, this 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. The channel we've been in really since November 21st. Okay, so that's really all that's going on Bitcoin. Nothing, a whole bunch of nothing, but some interesting stuff. Someone made an article today about market insiders. They made an article on Tom Brady and the correlation between him and the market. But really, the article, I really just wanted to bring it up because I just wanted to show y'all a little, it's a little source of information talking about average length of recoveries in months. We'll look at it real quick. Okay, right here. So our current recovery from March 2nd, 2009 to now, it is the second largest recovery we've had since 1991 to 2000. Okay, so we're coming on. Okay, 120 months I think is the highest we've ever seen of a recovery before the big sell-off, the tech bubble popped. So soon approaching the longest recovery ever. Okay, second longest now. All right, so average length, right here, 60-month recovery. So interesting, right? let's see what they're saying. Both Tom Brady and the economy have gotten the stamp of approval from President Trump over and over again. Trump has viewed the stock market's performance as a report card for his success in office, and he frequently touts strong employment reports and stock market records on Twitter. And I get that, but man, what happens? Dude, you got another year to go. Yeah, more than a year, really. And this market is just so tired. Okay, I get the earnings coming out. Like speaking of earnings, like Google today reported, and their share slid. I think they beat estimates, but not good enough. But talking to Larley, we found out that Google, 84% of their revenue came from advertising. It's not very safe, is it? That's pretty exposed. You're not much of a conglomerate when 84% of your sales are in one thing. Your eggs are in one basket. Hey, Dan, Melissa.
Is that a joint?
Hey, thank y'all so much for the 24 friggin' 20. And I need to change my alert boxes now. I didn't even think about it. Crap, changed everything else, all my overlays and stuff like that, but that's it. Thank y'all. I really appreciate that. Time and time again. Y'all always there for me, and hopefully I can just return the favor by being there for y'all every day. Alright. Love y'all. I with Jesus peoples. Gosh. Humbling. So, anyway, Tom Brady, since 2001, that's when he got into the pros. I mean, we've had ups and downs, but overall, since 01, we've been raging hard to the upside. Okay, so anyway, that's the stock market. Speaking of the stock market, we can just look at it real quick. The SPX, how did it fare today? Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Continuing just to march on up a little bit. Look where we're running. We've on the 4-hour chart, we've exceeded the 200 moving average. Wonderful. You still got very little positive momentum on higher highs. Volume, hard to see on the 4-hour. I don't know why it's like that on the 4-hour. If anyone wants to help me with that, thanks. But anyway, soon approaching that looming area. I know it's a confluence area from a high to a low on the Qs, on many other areas. This is a 618 retrace. Sorry, this is the 886 coming up on this high, but your most major high to low, 886. Okay, well the 618, we just from the high to low, past the golden retrace at 2714, and again, all you have left is that 886 from the most recent high to low. Okay, that's it. And the 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average is 2740. All right, and the I'll move that real quick. Okay, so I know you got higher prices, lower levels, positive momentum. This could keep building, whatever. Daily RSI is great. It's hot, not too hot. It's sitting around like 66. So we have a little bit more room to run, don't we? On the S&P 500. All right, man. So great to see the bull continue to run, but until we start breaking previous swing highs, you're not out of the woods, okay? So keep on running, man. Keep on running on the spider. Okay. Oof. Anyway. What else happened today? Google's ER. They're down after hours. Okay. Currently sitting at 1105. 1105, but we had such a nice run today, man. We were up 2%. Up 2%. Let's move this. Make the adjustment. I thought I made the adjustment. Alrighty. Okay, you just got this uptrend going on. You ran and closed at 1141.42 today, and down 3.19%. 1105 is where we are currently. This is where we are after hours. All right, that yellow horizontal line, as you can see there. So down, but maybe we'll fill the gap tomorrow at 1100, 10,000 or 1,099. But there you go, man. All right, reading a little bit about it. Yep, Google shares fell more than 2% in extended session Monday after the company beat Wall Street estimates for earnings and revenue. The company reported fourth quarter net income of $8.95 billion, or $12.77 per share. compared with losses of $3.02 billion or $4.35 a share in the year ago period. Nice growth. Changes to the U.S. tax code resulted in $9.9 billion in expense. All right, for the fourth quarter 2017, revenue rose to $39.28 billion from $32.32 billion a year ago. Wow, nice growth. Analysts surveyed by FactSet had an estimated earnings of $10.86 billion a share on revenue of $38.9 billion, so beating across the board, right? For the first quarter, analyst models earnings had Google at $10.45 a share on sales of $37.2. So that's great, man. Great. Another one beating, right? Majority of these S&P companies are beating their earnings for the fourth quarter. That's great, man. All right. Just want to bring that up since we're looking at Google anyway, right? There it is, man. There it is. It's market watch. Good, man. Let's take a look at some chat real quick. All right, we'll look at the Ethereum and Ripple in a minute. Okay. It's weird. What's up, Jurgen, Ogsdy, Chaylin, Mag Carl, Rick Schmitz, Crypto 2 times. I'm gonna go get the crypto. All right. What's up, Diego, Arthur Beeswax, the Beeswaxers in the house. Hey, D Tacos. Let's not talk about the Pats. If you had to share the all-time World Championships record with them. Oh, so you're a Steeler, huh, Jurgen, man? Pittsburgh Steeler. Give me a sound check. Make sure my mic's good. Dude, I love it, man. I love this new setup. I hate not having multiple monitors. I only have 4 monitors. I hate it. I want one more. I think I'm going to get one more. I don't think I can do this. Okay, I might get a vertical or something. Hey, Dan Styles. Thanks, dude. Good to see you again. Hey, Jimmy S, man. Speaking of you, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And Rapper's talking about, I should mention, the Google advertising money, which, again, we talked about a second ago, 84% of their revenue. And Europe banned the use of cookies in most countries there, which I'm sure would definitely negatively affect their ability to earn in Europe. All right. And they're trying to come up with a replacement for that revenue. So, what's up, Brandon Green? Says, thanks for doing this every day. Hey, man, thanks for showing up and showing your support, dude. Hey, Alan S. Hey, Dan, man. Cheers. Louis Marriott, it's been a while. Good to be back. Hey, glad you're back, man. Crypto Tiger, hello. Hey, Crypto Tiger called the Patriots. He was very confident on them winning. I remember, man. Don't think I forgot. Okay. Yeah, the stream starts 1 hour later now just because the market's dead. There's no demand for me streaming twice a day, 2 hours a day. There just isn't. If there was, I'd do it. And if there ever becomes demand again, I'll do it. But it's just, you know, it's the sentiment, dude. Supply and demand. Hey, Randy Bobandy. How you doing, man? How many cheeseburgers today? Yeah, Louis, we're talking about American foosball. Norte Americano football. So, but Jay Birkin, is the lighting working, man? I think it is. Maybe I think it moved. It changed. Sorry, just getting through some of this chat, and then we'll keep on moving, all right? We've got to talk about Tesla acquiring Maxwell batteries for $218 million. But they're $11 billion in debt. How are they even buying stuff right now, being so far in debt? Okay, $11 billion is almost... I mean, that's the abyss, man. At this point, it's just going to start getting worse and worse and worse. They make money once a year. I don't understand Tesla, and a lot of people don't either. And guess what? There are people that, if you didn't hear about it, Tesla, they have a short, people short them like a lot. And there are professional shorts that have created a website that they will fly over Tesla's headquarters, their factories, and they will take drone pictures to see everything, right? Just to get as much info on them as they can. And so that's now a live website. So yeah, dude, it's just getting weird over there. Acquisitions in debt. Okay. What's up, local dinosaur? Hey, Skyward Man, how you doing, dude? Wobble My Jello, hello. Garrett K. M. Gordeski. The fact that sentiment is down makes you bullish. I don't know, man. The sentiment has been down for like a year now. Okay, and we've had ups and downs, mostly downs, but we've had some ups there too. Some good areas to make money in a swing trade. It happens when we least expect it. I don't know, man. It's not like we don't expect Bitcoin to break to the upside because of the Gartley. Okay, you can't say that here, right? But we understand the overall market right now is bearish, so we also have our guard up too. All right. Brendan Green, what ticker are you talking about for Silverman? All right, just let me know what ticker, and I'll try to look at it. Okay. Christopher, you're super stoned at the laundromat. Are you, man? Are you super stoned?
Is that a joint?
But
marijuana's bad.
Where's the bottom, Jacob Schultz, man? I mean, really, if I truly knew that, I don't think any of us would be here, because I would have told y'all, and we'd all be, you know, all in. Okay, we'd probably all take out second mortgages if we knew for sure, right? We all in, dude. Kappa, but you get it, man. Just a kind of question. So speculative, and it just makes me have to do.
I don't know, sir.
There you go. Well, I'm not sure really about that, Louis, but I think they need to pay off all kinds of stuff, right? They also, Elon came out with some new rocket today too. I should just be the Tesla guy, the Telsa news guy. I look for the GIF on it. It's crazy, man. Yeah, SpaceX test fires a new massive engine for its next big rocket. Dude, this thing is nuts, man. Okay, this thing is ridiculous. Look at this. It's rainbow. It's like RGB. The future's here, man. Yeah, SpaceX just completed its first test fire full-scale Raptor engine, which will be used to power the company's next-generation rocket. The news was announced by SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, who posted a pair of videos on Twitter of the engine being tested or test fired at the company's test site, McGregor, Texas. All right, the Raptor engine is currently being developed as a successor to the company's existing Merlin 1D engine and is expected to eventually power the company's Starship to the moon, to Mars, and beyond. All right, man, let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's check this thing out, dude. This is Elon Musk, man. Dude. I can't, hold on. Let me try to, I guess. Oh man, I can't get it like, I get it too large. Look at that, man. Dude, freaking rainbows. Was that it, dude? That was lame. This one was much cooler, this video. Anyway, so rocket engines and stuff. You get it, man. Okay. Crazy. Is that a joint or something? Every day goes by, more accumulation. Yeah, but I don't know, man. On Bitcoin, dude, just going back to it real quick. I mean, dude, it could easily just be bearish consolidation, but I get it, man. Like, oops. I was typing in bearish consolidation. It's only Monday, dude, okay? But yeah, man, look, you can call this consolidation, but this just definitely looks like an impulse down with upsloping consolidation, which is bearish. You're contrasting the impulse, right? You're failing to break above a 50% retrace from a high to low. So, you know, it's pretty sketchy right now. You got to say this is pretty sketchy price action. But, hey, man, a lot of times stuff starts like this, okay? It definitely starts like this. So, just understand we go either way, but we do know that we've hit an entry on a bullish Gartley pattern that could easily play out, okay, to the upside, and that would be why we broke to the upside. It would not, I mean, it wouldn't be us invalidating some sort of bear pull bear flag. It would be us making a 78.6% retrace, getting tired on the selling, making higher lows than our previous lows, and running to the upside. Okay, so yeah, man, look, dude, the selling has been going on. We lost half our value in 5 weeks, and just we've been struggling pretty tremendously trying to get to lower prices, have we not? This is tough, man. You should have dumped all the. We should be down here by now. You should be at 2,700 by now, but there's literally too many people that own this right now, okay, to get it down to those levels. So you know, you got some sort of maybe pseudo wedge, falling wedge stuff going on too at this point. I mean, from this low to this low, like you do have, like, okay, I don't know, man, like whatever. You got like definitely receding volume of some sort, okay? So every time you're making impulses down, you're making lower levels of volume. So that's good, man. That's a good sign. Whatever, man. But everyone's quit on crypto. Everyone's done with Bitcoin. They're done, dude. Okay? I'm telling you. Wait for the volatility. It's coming. It's coming. It's just gonna take its time, and it's gonna be irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Okay? What was it? Crap, man. Brandon, I see USD. I don't see anything else, dude. You just said USD. US dollar. I know you don't mean DXY. You're talking about silver. Greg Morgan, sure, dude. What's up, bud? Deucey? My thoughts on still waiting to jump in. I don't know, man. We jumped in already. We jumped in at 33.42. That's it. And if I get a chance to jump in at 32.32, I'm taking that shot too. Okay, that's just me though. Who called Elon lazy? What? Did someone call him lazy? You'd like to see their ion drive propulsion? You sure it's a heck of a lot more impressive than what we just saw? Sure, man. What about the Model 3? I'd love to see that thing. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Okay, you get that. Did anyone get that joke? The Model 3? Okay. Anyway, good to see we got some buzz going on Tesla. All right, we want to take a look at what was acquired today. Do we? We can. Maxwell Technologies, the battery company. Okay. Here it is, man. Here it is. You gapped up 49.51%, over 50%. Yeah, now you closed at 49.51%, and you're after hours. You're fine. You haven't moved any really. So this was the gap up on the. You tell me, man. Was this some serious volume or what? This is probably some of the most volume we've ever seen. But think about Maxwell. It's only recovered what, 62% of the way, maybe 70% of the way. Still down 36% from its highs from March of 2018. This thing has just been downtrending, downtrending, downtrending. It broke some critical areas of support. All right, let's see. Let's see here. How long has this thing been around? Okay, this critical support. Look where we are. My God, man. Talking about historical support. Someone's just not letting that thing. Someone's just not letting it go down below that price, will they? Okay, we're talking about going back to 1987. Oh, dude, that was a Black Monday, or right, you know, right after Black Monday, the 17th, or what was it, the 19th? Yep, that was the Black Monday right there. And then you got back here, April 1995, March 1996, exploded. You came back down, and you just had small levels of accumulation, right? You never got back to those levels, but you fell very close. And October 2002, December 2008. All right, you had a level here, April 2013, August 2015. And look at this, man. For the first time in history, we're talking like 30 plus years, we had never fallen below this yellow trend line, 318, and we fell below it at 176, and then we had a nice little break to the upside. But look what happened, man. Saved by the Elon. saved by the Tesla. All right, so back above that historical support, and you're back within the support zone that we've been seeing since 1987 or so, right? So really not that special, but man, if you were in on this, you, wow, had a nice gain today, right? Anyway, that's Maxwell. Great dude. Yeah, we'll go to whatever. XRP. I know people care about XRP. Alright. People care about XRP not doing really anything more than they care about rocket ships, acquisitions, stuff like that, right? It's a shame, man. It's a shame. There's more out there in the world than just crypto. That's okay, man. It's okay. We'll still look at it for you. Okay, dude, your little falling wedge, whatever, you've dumped. You've just recently dumped. I don't know, man, but you held horizontal line support. Okay, but you're falling back out of that. Let's just try to make an adjustment now. Okay, on the 4 hour here. I'm going to try anyway. Okay, if you make the adjustment like that, including these, then you're still inside, I guess, right? Good for you, whatever. But I don't know, like you're showing the signs of like a double bottom, like you did look here and here. Okay, and then if you look on the daily, this could be itself some sort of nice double bottom, like one bottom, two bottoms, right? Possibility, but don't get your hopes up. But the good news is you have some sort of downsloping price contraction, which on a double bottom could equate to, you know, it's that falling wedge on a double bottom. That's great. Maybe it's time to break to the upside. Maybe it possibly is. Okay, if Bitcoin can spring to the upside, XRP is going to go with it, and that would be wonderful because you got to have it, Ripple fans. You have to have Bitcoin be volatile, and be volatile in a positive way, not a negative way. All right, that's your only hope. XRP, you can have all the news in the world every single day, but I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Bitcoin rules you and owns you. Okay. Maybe one day it won't be like that, but this day, it's true. All right. Let's go to Ethereum. Okay, so we still haven't made a lower low yet, so we've not invalidated the crab yet. Well, you know, I took it off Bitcoin, so it just starts getting choppy. Look, you could still have this, man. These patterns are not perfect, okay? Look, it could be like this, right? It just depends on Bitcoin in this situation, all right? So you can stay hopeful of it. You got to make a higher low, continue making these higher lows all the way up, okay, to your targets up here. Normally you want the 1618, but from B to C we have an issue with the retraces. It goes too high, so I think the target could be the top of the downsloping channel that we're in, okay, that we've been in. We've been in it, man, since it all started January 5th, all right? So we're going on a month now, like literally a month being inside. Blah. What the heck? Oh, this got off a little bit off kilter. Anyway. But last time we touched the hard line, we rejected it. A little tweezer double top right here. That was literally 2 days ago. So, you know, you better pray for Bitcoin to be volatile and be positive. Otherwise, this thing's just going to dump again. And this little downtrend will continue. All right, we have not been able to break this heart line. Every time we hit it, we fail, okay, and sell off to the 25% trend line again, right? Every time. So there's the likelihood that we could see $100 again, right? Easy. But from your low here to your high, you hit the 1618. That's where we begin to retrace. But we're not really doing much of anything, are we? No, we're not. Okay. I use, I don't know the name of the brand, but I just use it's a monitor stand.
Crypto 55 is not dead, just sleeping.
Crypto III is not dead, just sleeping. They do see, man. Thanks for the 333 repeating, of course, the Tron Connect in the jar. Much love, man. Cheers, dude. I think we're working on that. Get wrecked, Bradford. Get wrecked. Doxed. Sorry. But multi-monitor stuff, what kind of stands? It's just, I mean, I guess I could look it up and send a link to you, okay? Here it is. This is what I use, okay? I use this for my monitor stand. Captain Happy. There you go, dude. Alright. Need to get affiliate links going, man. Alright. I'm probably Bulkowski's #1 salesman, okay? Or one of his top earners, Kappa. You knew a guy who bought a pair of Komodo dragons from the Miami Zoo? Wow. Well, you said for the Miami Zoo, so that would be weird. How much did they pay him? I don't know. Why would he buy a pair of Komodo dragons to give to the Miami Zoo? That's the way you structure your sentence, William Battles, man. All right. Sure thing, Mr. Gordeski, man. Okay. M. Gordeski, don't do crack, man. Okay, crack's bad for you. This is definitely anti-drug advice. Okay, don't do crack, man. JK, just Kappa-ing, right? What's up, John Dayton? Yep, pray for Bitcoin. Hey, Ryler. Y'all talking about exotic animals. Exotic Animal Edition of TA with Mitch Ray, episode 327. Okay, sweet. Another company that got bought out today, funny enough, was Ulti. Okay, we had that bearish cipher, but dude, imagine if you tried getting in on the bearish cipher, which you shouldn't do, but like you did. You got in because you're like, oh, I think we're gonna ride it all the way up to the 786. Look what happened, man. Ran up, we gapped up to $352. Okay, before the news was announced of the acquisition, we were 278. Okay, so up 20+% today. You know, we sold off. Look at this, man. Okay, I'll go to the daily real quick. This huge historical uptrend that we've been in, very long time. We're out of it. We hit the, look at this, X from the high to low. We hit the 1272 and rejected it like crazy. And now we're back inside the huge historical uptrend, all right? So look at this volume. I think the highest level of volume I think we've ever seen, probably by far. I've never seen any kind of volume like this. Well, maybe. Yeah, we actually have seen volume like this before. We saw volume like this back in July of 2008. I was selling. The selling came in. That was during the global financial crisis. All right, so where are we on the RSI for Ulti? Ulti's sitting at 82 on a daily time scale. I don't want to see what 4 hour looks like. And RSI, or excuse me, MACD, Yeah, the highest level of MACD we've ever seen. Good God, 4.55. That's insane, dude. Okay. But yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. No more cipher here. Okay. Sometimes news, events, acquisitions will completely invalidate a chart pattern, but it was on the way. It was a beautiful example of a potential pattern. Rim log me, we're looking at it, and then just as we were looking at it, boom, acquired. All right, just nuts. Okay. What is that? Ooh. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Silver, very, very interesting, alright. Show you what I can do for you on silver. Hey, Bees Live, man. Dude, thanks, dude. What's up, dude? Thanks for supporting the stream, being into this, man. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, seriously. Alright. Because of people like you, I'm able to stream multiple times a day, okay? Give the news, the markets, things like that, okay? So, thanks, man. So we'll zoom out. We'll zoom out, dude. I don't know why the party lights didn't work, dude. That doesn't make any sense because it's on. You can test it, V-Slice, man. I don't think you've tested anything. You haven't hosted me yet. Here's your silver, dude. Okay. Yeah, go Pats. Ugh, Pats. So look, man, huge downtrend. Downtrend been going on. Just anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom. Just 3 on the top. That's the way I did it. I actually had it a little different. There we go. Here, there it is, man. Party lights. Thanks, dude. Much love, man. And hey, FZ Fool, thanks for the 58.9% of 1 XRP. So it's like 15, 16 cents, man. Thanks, dude. Gangs. Cheers. It's like bits, but no freaking Twitch fees. I love it, dude. I'd much rather get an XRP any day than a bit. Okay, but, you know. Man, this tea is amazing. And I brought the tea up. I have it on the little burner, right? Dude, this thing's nuts, okay? This is amazing. So now I can have like hot tea midstream if I run out of my other tea. All right, my Irwin tea. Now I'm like running really low now. Like I'm like out of Irwin tea. So this is like a luxury I'm not going to be able to sustain. But my God, man, it's cool. You can't really do that with coffee so much, right? So anyway. Sorry, so go back to silver, right? You know, just if you have everything included, this is what it looks like. I had something different. I didn't include the top because of the touch points. Look, if you don't do that top touch point, but you use this right here, you get way more touch points everywhere. And if you have it like that, you've broken out. But I just don't know, man. I want to keep everything contained. It looks like you're using that support right here in the 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. All right, anyway, let's just zoom down. Okay, clearly you can see we're in a downtrend. We had 95-96% accumulation before double bottoming and bouncing. I know exactly why we bounced there. That was the 1618 fib extension. We already had it plotted. I got rid of it because like when you zoom out it looks really clumped up and stuff. Like what I'm talking about is just from your low to high. There it is, right? The 1618. I don't know why is this off a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's where you double bottom, and it's very close to that support, but we got 95% of the way plus of touching it and didn't, and that shows very slight levels of accumulation. It had a nice big run to the upside. Okay, so let's keep this on the weekly. Okay. So you had that descending triangle. You broke out bearishly, but did not come close to that measure move. I mean, I don't know. You were decently close. You just didn't quite get there, which is fine, because why do we not get to critical areas of, you know, your measured moves? Because we fail to break critical resistances, right? Or supports. So really a more zoomed in view from your previous high from July of 2016, which makes sense. I don't know how we could plot this. It might be like this, right? It might make sense to do it like that. You have to try both ways to see. Okay. That looks pretty freaking good, doesn't it? If that's the case, still deep within a downtrend from our most previous major high. And right at that heart line, making a lower high than our previous highs. And you'd think, hey man, is that some sort of harmonic? But nah, man, it was too perfect. I think too perfect of some sort of double bottom. But I mean, you can still have the same mentality. Huge impulse down. And let's see here. If we use candle closes, I don't think we fell enough. Like you would have from this low to this low. I don't think it was 113%. Right, so we're looking for a 786 or an 886 reversal here on silver. All right, where would that be? Let's just mess with this real quick, okay? Candle close, candle close. Probably didn't even get enough to retrace the upside, right? Yeah, see, it was like a, even with the wick, you're at 25, 26%, so it doesn't even matter. See, it doesn't make sense. So it's not a cipher, but we can still have that mentality of, hey man, will we reverse it a 786 or an 886? High to low. We're the 618 right now. So the heart line is down sloping. It's very well respected. Look, oh my god. It's like every time we hit it, we'll go above it a little bit, but never can sustain prices above it over and over and over again. Hit it, fail. Run above it for a little bit, fail. Run up, hit it, fail, fail, dump. 3 right here, fail. Look, you run up, fail immediately. Run up, fail immediately, and dump. Okay, here we are again. Are we going to dump right at the heart line? Or are we going to run up a little bit further and hit a 78.6% retrace and then dump right on silver? Because that's what the prevailing trend has been doing since 2016. That's silver right now. Okay? Right, you had some bullish divergence on daily time scale. Great on silver. On that double bottom, Class B bullish divergence. Wonderful. It could be argued that it was Class A because it was a lower candle body close than your previous candle body close. So that, yeah. That's the way we look at the divergencies. Anyway, there you go, man. In your more shorter term, silver, heart line, golden retrace. Maybe we run up one more time to the 786 like we've seen before, whatever, and then we dump, okay? That's silver for now. This market wants to keep rallying. The US dollar wants to rally because it performed pretty well today. Silver is going to dump, okay? Silver and gold and precious metals, a lot of time are just hedges against the dollar, the US dollar. Okay, anyway, that's it, dude. There's your silver. Great, man. Oh, man, that's good. TA, exactly 9 foot couch. It's TA, literal T time. Okay. Sorry, just reading chat, catching up. Just going back to Bitcoin. Why not? Home base. Going back to our home base. Save. Okay. So, all right, that's it, dude. All right. Been live now for almost an hour. Holy crap. Enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell. That's up. Thanks. There you have it, man. The ascending broadening wedge playing out. It's playing out, man. On link, that is. Okay. Skyward, not judging, man. Not judging. Just, I don't know, man. We got 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the daily time scale, the 4-hour time scale, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15, 5, 1 minute, 1 second chart. Okay, they're all going to close. Yesterday, the weekly closed on crypto, right? Doing well, B-Slice. How are you, man? So about Qualified Automotive Solutions. Thanks for the 120 people here. I think we've got like 130 people, okay? 130 like soldiers that are consistent, that stick around during these scrub times, okay? Everyone else is like normally just quit, right? Funny thing about Australian Shepherd is they're not from Australia. I think they were created in Colorado. I think that's the lore on Australian Shepherds, believe it or not. Those blue-eyed puppies. Oh yeah, beautiful dogs. Anyway, so just waiting for the time to run out. 40 seconds to go. All right. But yeah, Bitcoin 4-hour definitely showing some form of convergence. All right, with the higher lows on the RSI, higher lows on price, and you know, yeah, on 4-hour. Okay, on 60 minutes, hidden bullish divergence, and then you've got bullish convergence on the MACD as well. And your volume's receding, right? You're making slightly higher prices, slightly higher lows, and you've got lower levels of volume on both sides. Okay, so just not contracting, but definitely consolidating, and seems to be that we're near the end of the consolidation phase. Okay, that's it. What's up, Pablo, man? Graham D. Doherty. Am I saying it right? Doherty. Okay. I don't ever want to butcher your last name. Cheers to you. You live in Colorado and feel like Australian Shepherds are pretty popular? Well, there you go, man. Or a band of crypto monkeys, William Battles, dude. I thought the crypto monkeys were the bad guys. All right, I thought crypto monkeys would be like shillers and, you know, people who don't believe in TA but still want to come watch the stream. Those people. Always use them to round up sheep and cows. Yeah, I'm sure they're used all over the world to do that, right, Crypto Tiger Man? I don't know, in the past, man, you know, sometimes it's like you can look and you could have missed receding volume, Captain Happy, or you could have fibbed from the wrong swing high, or you could have been too zoomed in on a pattern that you had, and if you zoomed out, you could have seen a larger pattern that might have been bearish or bullish when you were thinking you were bearish or bullish, right? The other way around, vice versa. So, I don't know, man. You know, and really, man, a lot of times, like, you can see a bullish reversal pattern, possibly like a, you know, like an ascending triangle or something, and you have to know, right? From my experience, like, just you learn if you're gonna do a measured move on your chart, and you can, you know, just use the price range tool for that. Go ahead and do it on the bottom side. Okay, so whatever happens, you know your target if we break out bearishly, because in this market we've seen so many ascending triangles that have acted as potential reversals that just ended up being bearish continuation patterns, right? So same thing with falling wedges, man. Falling wedges can turn bearish, and you just set your targets up for those two, bearish and bullish side. There you go, Captain Happy Man. There you go, William Battles, dude. Lurking monkeys, Crypto Cotter. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Anyway, so Bitcoin's volatility literally did nothing on a new daily candle at all, right? So still playing the waiting game. I think you could definitely say, well, we should go to the 60-minute. I don't need to replot it on the 4-hour or whatever. Right here, okay. We just got some sort of support. I guess we can adjust it now. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. There you go, dude. Okay, so maybe manufacturing, new support, whatever.
BCH headed over. I'm late in pot silver, but do we have any change in platinum?
Graham Doherty, man, thanks for the 589 of Bitcoin Cash. Kangs, man, really appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you, dude. I don't know. Platinum? No, not really yet. Struggling at that 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. Hold on a sec. Okay. Let's do it like this. Trying to. I guess we can just do it on this chart. It doesn't matter. But here's Bitcoin, just adjusting, right? Getting a little bit more developed. It's just an upsloping channel, and remember, from your high point to low point, nothing really special. High to low, you've done nothing. You hit a 382 twice and failed. Reverse your price action, but when you reversed it, you have held support as a higher low than your previous low consecutively now. So it could be good news, but again, it could be bear pole, bear flag. Seems like a good possibility. I mean, that's the contradicting variable in this situation. Not good. You hate contradicting variables, right? You just wish everything would be perfect, but weekend consolidation, the slightly upsloping, not normally bullish, okay? Anyway. Platinum, nothing's changed. Still in an extremely bearish trend. It's gone back 2011. You have August 2011 where that swing high started, and we've just been selling off ever since, right? So inside though, we can clearly see. Let's just do this real quick. All right, let's make this the weekly. But as you can see, without that channel clouding the charts, you can see a 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points, possibly 5 up here, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. We have down sloping, price contraction to some extent, and we could see a double bottom, a higher low double bottom. And if we ever got up to that neckline at 876, the measured move would put you all the way up at 961, which is the top trend line of the equidistant channel. This extends back to 2011. So no real change, man. No real change. What are we doing on the daily? Looks like we're testing and failing to break above that 200-day moving average, right? There it is. Yeah, we've actually tested it, failed, and we're starting to sort of reversal here with some double top action. Ugh, come on, man. Oh man, okay, so let's see what's kind of going on. It looks like just some sort of broadening, ascending broadening wedge, right? For now, anyway. Okay, you have two diverging upsloping trend lines. So, really, man, failing to get back up here would be considered what we call that partial rise, and that could be the dumpening. And I don't know, man, we just formed the pattern, so I don't really know, but like, if you broke out bearishly, you're only looking, the target's not too bad. Target would be down like $777. It's not bad at all, man. Anyway, there you go. That is a somewhat bearish pattern. Nice bullish convergence on both oscillators, the higher lows, but the impulse was down. But here's the thing. The impulse was down, and we're showing a bearish pattern or whatever. We're making a higher low than our previous low, which is good. That's great. All right. Others could argue that we're probably showing a much larger ascending broadening wedge, right? Either way, man, the most significant pattern is the potential rising wedge, right, where you have the downsloping converging trend lines. So not much has changed. So that's failing to break above the 200-day moving average, right? Thanks again, Graham, dude. Okay, much love. Man, it's ridiculous. Is it something psychological to always believe that the price will go up even if the trend is showing we are going down pretty hard since 20K? No. Dude, there have been many times where we have been bearish, very bearish on Bitcoin. There have been times where we've discussed why we're neutral, and then we talk about when we're neutral, what will happen if we break certain supports or resistances. And there are times where we find bullish stuff going on daily time scales, 4-hour time scales, and we give our case why. It's not a psychological thing, it's a literal chart analysis thing. Okay, Pablo, man, I don't know, because dude, my analysis changes with the markets, right? If Bitcoin starts showing bullish development, I'm going to talk about it. If it starts showing bearish development, I'm going to talk about it, right? We've been pretty bullish with the Gartley pattern finally hitting entry, but then the weekend has gone on and we're now up sloping slightly on receding volume, you know, so we had that chance maybe possibly of a bear pull bear flag on a 60-minute chart. So, you know, we're going to talk about everything. You do, Captain Happy. You have to compare many things. The song sucks, I think. I can barely hear it. And that's probably a good thing, right? Okay, cool. Anyway, thanks for the 107 people still here. Been live for an hour and 3 minutes. 75 likes right now. Maybe we'll get 25 more. And, you know, we can get back to... That used to be just a... Hey, man, every day, 100 likes. Now it's like we struggle and have to fight for every freaking like, don't we? So Booger's guy. All right. Well, go back to Bitcoin and then we'll end it. Okay, so the two things going on with Bitcoin. The Gartley, the entry, the last chance entry at the 1618 if we ever get there. Yeah, we could. If the 60 minutes is right, and even the 4-hour, you can clearly see an impulse down with upsloping consolidation, so the bear pull bear flag potentially. All right, that's the contradicting variable to the Gartley, and it's telling us maybe we got one more leg down before reversing to the upside, like the major impulse to the upside. Okay, we have not confirmably made that major impulse swing low. It doesn't look like yet, does it? No, it doesn't. From this high to this low, we have not made that major swing low yet. And I don't know, do you see what happens to my webcam? It keeps like doing stuff. It keeps like popping up weird. I don't get that. No idea why it does that. I just saw that again. It's pissing me off. Probably, yeah, I guess if you don't know anything about TA or trends, sure, I guess you would just think it's going to go up. That's really scary behavior, though. That's crazy to think that, okay. What's up, Cool J? Hey, Big Tits, what's up, dude? Alright, anyway. Alright, Scout, how we going? Hey, Nippon Cowboy coming in from Japan. Arigato. But y'all, it's been a fun stream. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the likes, the dislikes, the support. Let me name out the contributions today. Do see Dan and Melissa and Graham Dougherty. Thank y'all, 3 or 4, for the contributions today. It means a lot. It means everything. Okay, because of y'all, I don't have to monetize. Y'all don't have to be exposed or subjected to advertisements. You know, YouTube's advertisements, who knows what they're going to throw at you. And I get to play copyrighted music. So it's because of y'all's support that I'm able to stream multiple times a day and give you the best possible content, all right, without ad-free. So I will be back tonight, 11 Eastern. So until next time, respect the TA.